I have 1 year to complete 5 ambitious projects to draw wildlife to my yard. If I fail to do it, it's going to cost me $1,000. Here's why. I love wildlife. I always have. I just love watching animals. I want to provide food and water for wildlife. I want places for them to shelter and take cover. I want places for them to raise young. And above all, I want to be able to watch it and enjoy it. So that's why I'm doing these 5 ambitious projects. And if I fail to complete a single project, I'm going to pay $1,000 to the National Wildlife Federation. Now I have an incentive to get this done. I hope this provides some inspiration to you too. So I'm going to document this journey and bring you along with me as I complete these projects in my otherwise boring suburban yard. Let's take a look at the projects. My first project is to build a trellis for my native vines. Here in my back patio, I have no privacy. I'm going to build screens on either side to act as trellises for the native coral honeysuckle that I planted on either side of the patio. You can see a shot of it here. It looks beautiful in the spring when it's in bloom. It draws all kinds of hummingbirds. It's awesome. And at the end of the day, we're going to have coral honeysuckle vines trained up with room to grow, get full sun, and really thrive and flourish in their native environment here in the panhandle of Florida. Boring grass. I hate it. It doesn't do anything. It's a monoculture. It doesn't feed anything. I'm not trying to be an 18th century French nobleman and impress everybody with my grass lawn. I want it to be functional. I want it to be beautiful. I want it to be useful. So I'm going to turn this grass in my backyard into a wildflower meadow. This is an interesting project because sourcing the seeds has taken a little bit of effort. You have to watch out for those native wildflower mixes that you'll see in big box stores or online at supposedly reputable dealers. I looked at one mix, it was over 1/3 non-native species. Species originating from Asia, Africa, Europe. And I live in North America. This is gonna be a challenge. I'm really looking forward to it. And I think it'll end up making a beautiful spot in my yard for years to come. So this next project is all about housing, habitats for wildlife. I'm going to build a variety of habitats spread throughout my yard to attract different types of animals. In one corner, I'll have a brush pile. I'm going to have bird houses at 2 different points in the backyard. I'm going to build a bat house on the south part of the house. I'm also going to build a bee house, not a hive, but a house to store nesting sites for solitary bees, leafcutter bees, mason bees. Another one I want to get done is a shallow amphibian pond. I think that will help toads, frogs, etc. If you're interested in this variety of projects, hit the subscribe button and join me on my journey as I continue throughout the year ahead. So that sums it up. Let's look at the next project. Here we see my front yard. My project with this is to replace it entirely with a border perimeter of pollinator-friendly plants and then mulch the middle because this tree, this oak tree that I planted 2.5 years ago, is only going to grow in size. So this area is going to be my ultimate challenge. In this area next to where I'm going to put the wildflower meadow, I'm going to dig and build a pond for wildlife. I want an active pond that has all kinds of plants, draws amphibians, reptiles, birds, everything. And I want it to be clear and relatively free of algae. So I'm researching how to build ponds. I've got a book on that. I think it's going to turn out into a big project, and it is therefore my last project. I think it's going to take multiple weekends of work, maybe some machine help, maybe dug by hand, we'll see. But as I learn more about ponds in the months ahead, I'm really looking forward to coming up with a plan and putting in a wildlife pond here in my backyard. It's going to transform this yard into an oasis because every animal needs water. So really looking forward to seeing this. I can't wait to share it with you when it's done. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so you can join me on this journey as I build all these projects and do my best to learn and grow and attract wildlife to my yard. If that sounds like something interesting to you, go ahead and hit the bell to get notifications when a new video is published. Thanks very much. I really appreciate your time. And that's it. Stay tuned for more videos in the weeks ahead.